Good. Hello students, welcome back. This is week 2, lesson 2. And we're now on page 24 and the topic is rounding numbers. Okay, let's see what this is all about. Rounding numbers to the nearest 10. Okay, rounding numbers to the nearest 10 is a way of estimating numbers to the nearest 10. Okay, number 1, round 26 to the nearest 10. Here's 26. 26 is between 20 and 30. 20 is the lower 10 and 30 is the upper 10. Which 10 is nearer to 26? 20 or 30? Well, let's have a look. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4 to 30. And it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to 20. So the symbol we use for rounding is like an equal sign, but a kind of a wavy equal sign. Let me see if I can draw it. It's like this. That's a rounding sign. So it's nearer to 30, so you're going to round it up. 26 rounded to the nearest 10 is 30. The nearest multiple of 10, 30. Okay. And B, round 44 to the nearest 10. There's our symbol again. Let's have a look on the number line. There's 44 here. So to the nearest multiple of 10, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 to 40 to round it down, the lower 10. To the next upper 10 is 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 up to 50. So with 44, you would round it down. The nearest 10 is 40. 44 rounded to the nearest 10 is 40. So that symbol means is approximately equal to. Approximately, nearly, thereabouts, okay? So the way I do it, when you're rounding, you've got your numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. If your number, the last digit in your number is 5 or higher, you round it up, okay? If it's 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, your last digit, you round up. If your last digit is 4, 3, 2, or 1, you round it down. Okay, let's have a look at this in a bit more detail. Okay, C. Let's have a look at this one. 60, round 65 to the nearest 10. Well, it's halfway, isn't it? 65. 65 is at the midpoint of 60 and 70. If it's 5, if your last digit is 5 or more, you round it up to the nearest 10. Nearest multiple of 10 is 70. So 65 rounded to the nearest 10 is 70. We write 65. Rounded to the nearest 10, you round it up to 70. Okay, here's a story to help you remember how to round numbers. Okay, Ravi and Peter are hiking up a hill in a nature reserve when it begins to rain. Along the path, there are checkpoints that are equal distance apart. The shelters are at checkpoint 10 and checkpoint 20. There's a rain shelter at checkpoint 10. Here's the other rain shelter at checkpoint 20. Okay, if they're at checkpoint 13, which is here, it is nearer to run to checkpoint 10. Run back, round down. If they are at checkpoint 15, the midpoint, they should run to checkpoint 20, since they are already at the midpoint. Round up. If they are at checkpoint 17 here, it's nearer to run to checkpoint 20. Round up. Okay. More examples. 228 now, rounded to the nearest 10. 228. You're looking at the last digit, which is 8. So 8 is more than 5. 5, 6, 7, and 8, or 9. You're going to round it up. The nearest 10 is 230. The nearest multiple of 10. Okay? And then we have B, example 2,473. Looking at the last digit, round it to the nearest multiple of 10. 3. If your last digit of your number is 1, 2, 3, or 4, you're going to round it down. So you're going to round it down to 2,470. Round it down to the nearest 10. Okay. There we are. 2,473 rounded to the nearest 10 is 2,470. Okay, let's move on and we'll practice some of these on page 27. Okay, I'll let you complete these in your books. First one, use the number lines to help you. Your number is 56. Round 56 to the nearest 10. Write your number in the box. B, the number is 82, round it to the nearest 10. Write the number in the box. C, 484, round that to the nearest 10. And D, 1,635, round it to the nearest 10. Okay, you're looking at the last digit in the number. That tells you what you're going to do. Round it up or round it down. Always, when you're rounding to the nearest 10, you have to look at the last digit. Okay, so number 2. Let's underline the last digit. Number 2A, number 2B, number 2C. Doesn't matter how big the number is, you're looking at the last digit of the number. 2 digits, 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits, 6 digits, and a 7-digit number. 6,799,998. Okay? Just round it to the next 10. Okay? Number 3. Okay, you can use different units. Here, using the unit they use in the centimeters. Just do it as you would with a normal, just with a number. Okay? Number 4, they're using milliliters. Number 5, they're using kilograms. Okay? So, look at the last digit. It says round 995 centimeters to the nearest 10 centimeters. If it's a 5 or more, you round up. Number 4, 336 milliliters to the nearest 10 milliliters. If it's a 6, you round up. And number 5, round 1,806 grams to the nearest, 1,806 kilograms to the nearest 10 kilograms. Last digit is a 6. Okay, let's complete those on page 27. Page 28. Fill in the missing numbers, round each given number to the nearest 10. Okay, you need to use the number line here. So, what are we doing here? 53 is between 53 there is between 50. No. We got 50 is your lower 10, 60 is your upper 10. So 53 is the number. It's between, I'll give you this one, 50 and 60. 53 is nearer to, is it nearer to 50 or 60? 53 rounded to the nearest 10 is, write it on the line. Then the next number you're going to look at is 55. 55 is at the midpoint of, it's the midpoint between which numbers? 55 rounded to the nearest 10 is, if it's 5 or more, the last digit, you will round it up. 55 rounded to the nearest 10 is, okay, complete those. And number 2, round these numbers to the nearest 10. Okay, so A, B, and C, you need to round the numbers to the nearest 10. With D, you need to write the symbol. Let's give you some practice writing the rounding symbol. And the missing numbers. Okay, so write the symbol. 54 rounded to the nearest 10 is, write the number. And 78 rounded to the nearest 10 is, write the number on the line. And 99 rounded to the nearest 10 is, okay, so remember, look at the last digit. That tells you what to do. Round it up or round it down. If your last digit is 1, 2, 3, 4, round it down. If your last digit is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, round it up to the nearest multiple of 10. Okay, that's page 28. Page 29. Round these numbers to the nearest 10. You have 6 numbers. 662, 665, 666, 671, 675, and 678. Okay, so you have got a, your range is not 10 here, it's 20. You got from 660 to 680. The range is 20, so each increment is 1. Okay, see if you can complete this table. The first one's done for you. 662 rounded to the nearest 10. You round it down. Look at the last digit. Round it down to 660. Okay? Right. The other 5, look at the last digit. Tells you what to do. And number 4, round these numbers to the nearest 10. Look at the last digit. Write the symbol. And write your answer on the line. Look at the last digit. That's a 9. That's a 5. That's a 4. And that's a 7. Okay. And the last part is some shopping. Well, we all like to go shopping. So here we have a pair of sandals and its price is 127 baht. Look at the last digit. Round those amounts to the nearest 10 baht. Okay, so round 127 baht to the nearest 10 baht. Write your answer on the line. Next item on your shopping list, a table tennis bat or paddle. Its price is 225 baht. Look at the last digit. Round that to the nearest 10 baht. Write it on the line. C, it's an iPod. It costs 2,783 baht. The last digit is a 3. So decide if you're going to round it up or round it down to the nearest multiple of 10. Write that on the line. And we have a television. If you've got lots of money, you want to buy a television, its price is 32,599 baht. Round that to the nearest 10 baht and write it on the line. Okay, students, well done. You're making very good progress. That was rounding numbers to the nearest 10. Next lesson, we'll look at rounding numbers to the nearest 100. Okay, well done.